20 signs you're a natural energy worker, even if you didn't know. A magical guide for the awakened, the intuitive, the quietly powerful. Hello, dear traveler. Not all magic is loud. Some of the most powerful beings walk softly through the world. They don't always call themselves healers, empaths, or intuitives, but they are. If you've ever felt a quiet knowing, a deep pull toward the mystical, or a sense of purpose you can't quite explain, this may be your sign. Here are 20 signs you're a natural energy worker, someone with intuitive or magical abilities, even if no one ever told you. First sign. You can feel the energy in a room instantly. Before anyone speaks, you know what's going on. You sense tension, joy, dishonesty, sometimes more than the people themselves do. You don't just listen with your ears, you read the air. This sensitivity is a sign of energetic perception. It means you're tuned in. Second sign. Animals, children, and strangers are drawn to you. Without trying, you become a magnet. Children trust you. Animals sit by you. People open up within minutes. Your energy feels grounding, familiar, and safe. This isn't coincidence. It's resonance. You're emitting healing frequencies. Third sign. You've always felt different, and you still do. Even when you were young, you knew you weren't like everyone else. You saw life through a more expansive lens. Maybe you felt too sensitive, too deep, or too wise for your age. That differentness is often the sign of an old soul. Fourth sign. Nature feels like medicine to you. The forest calms you. The ocean recharges you. The moon speaks in symbols. You don't just walk through nature. You commune with it. That means you're earth-aligned, deeply connected to the elemental world. Fifth sign. Synchronicities happen to you all the time. You see repeating numbers, run into people at exactly the right moment, or think of something, and it shows up. You know it's not chance. The universe speaks in symbols, and you've learned how to listen. Sixth sign. You're sensitive to the moon and seasonal changes. You feel shifts around the full moon. You crave stillness in winter and expansion in spring. Your body mirrors the cycles of the earth and sky. That's a sign of natural energetic alignment. Your system moves with the cosmos. Seventh sign. You absorb emotions that aren't yours. You've walked into a room and suddenly felt anxious, only to realize it wasn't your anxiety. You often carry others' energy without meaning to. This isn't weakness. It's a gift of empathic sensitivity. You feel what others cannot say. Eighth sign. You have vivid dreams, déjà vu, or visions. Your dreams feel real. You receive messages while sleeping, or feel like you've lived moments before they happen. Your inner world is rich and symbolic. This is often the sign of a strong third eye, the energetic center for intuition and insight. Ninth sign. You've survived deep emotional pain or soul-level transformation. You've walked through fire, heartbreak, loss, trauma. But instead of staying broken, you rebuild. Energy workers often experience deep breakdowns before awakening their gifts. Your pain became the portal to your power. 10th sign. You manifest things quickly, sometimes without trying. You think of someone, they message. You imagine an opportunity. It arrives. Your energy is magnetic. You're a creator by nature, even if you haven't fully learned to harness it yet. 11th sign. You're drawn to mystical tools. Tarot, crystals, astrology, or ritual. These tools light you up, not because they're trendy, but because they feel true. It's not about superstition, it's about remembrance. These practices awaken something ancient in your soul. 12th sign. You know when people aren't being honest, even if they smile. You see behind the mask. People may try to hide their emotions or intentions, but something inside you knows. This intuitive lie detector isn't logical, it's energetic. You read truth on a soul level. 13th sign. Solitude feels sacred to you. You crave time alone, not because you dislike people, but because your energy is sensitive. You recharge in silence, nature, or stillness. This is often a sign of someone who channels energy. You need solitude to stay clear. 14th sign. You felt a spiritual awakening, sudden or gradual. Maybe it came through crisis. Maybe it came through breathwork, meditation, or loss. But something shifted. You began to question everything and seek your soul. 15th sign. You hear or sense messages in subtle ways. You get chills when something is true. You hear inner guidance that feels wiser than your own thoughts. You get intuitive nudges, whispers, or sensations. This is claircognizance, a clear inner knowing. It's a magical ability. 16th sign. You feel a deep calling, even if you can't name it yet. Something inside you is pulling you forward. You might not know what it is, but you feel it. A mission, a soul path, a purpose. This is the soul's memory activating. You came here to help in ways you're just beginning to remember. 17th sign. You can shift the energy of a space just by being in it. People relax around you. Rooms feel calmer when you enter. Your very presence can be grounding, uplifting, or clarifying. This is the quiet power of a healer. You don't need to do anything. You simply are. 18th sign. You've experienced unexplainable moments of connection. Maybe you felt a loved one after they passed, or had a moment where time slowed down and everything felt divine. These mystical experiences are real. You're tapping into a deeper layer of reality. 19th sign. You're letting go of what no longer resonates, even if it's painful. Old friendships, habits, beliefs, they're falling away, not because you're broken, but because you're evolving. As your vibration rises, your life realigns. This letting go is part of your magic. 20th sign. You've always believed in something more, even in your darkest moments. A part of you has known that there's more to life than meets the eye, that we are energy, that we are all connected, that love, intuition, and spirit are real, that knowing, that remembering is your magic. Final words. I truly believe we all carry magic, not the kind from fairy tales, but the quiet kind, the kind that lives in your intuition, your empathy, your presence. These signs, did you see yourself in any of them? One, a few, maybe all? If something in your heart whispered yes, that's your magic remembering itself. I'd love to know how many of these signs felt true for you. Tell me in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if there's something you've experienced that I didn't mention, a moment, a gift, a knowing, please share it. This is a space for all of us to connect, grow, and honor the unseen parts of ourselves. Your story matters. Your energy is real, and I'm so glad you're here. Have a wonderful life, dear traveler.